at Cocoon Spa. See just above my head, there's someone there. We're going to be trying out their tanning booths. So everything is done automatically from what I can gather. So if you feel really awkward about getting nude in front of the spray tan technicians usually, this might be the perfect spa for you. We don't actually know too much about it yet, but I think they're going to fill us in soon.
Yeah, and what we do know though is that they have 2 different kinds of options. So it's like the regular tan option, but then they have a clear option, which actually means that it puts on clear. You can't see it develop until after 8 hours having it put on, which means you can wear like these white clothes, which we are wearing. And they wouldn't get stained, and I thought that was really cool. I didn't know that existed, so
yeah, very cool. All right, let's go through.
Let's head in.
This is Rachel. She's going to be walking us through the spray tan booth. Looks very futuristic in here. It's huge.
So we've got your set up here, everything that you'll need in order to have your spray tan. So we provide you with some disposable underwear if you'd like to wear them. However, you're in here on your own, so if you're comfortable and you don't want to wear them, you don't have to, so you don't get a tan line. You've also got a hairnet there just to protect your hair, especially good for blondes. And then you've also got some sticky feet here just to protect the soles of your feet so that you don't get too dark on the bottom there. You've also got barrier cream if you are dry anywhere. We don't want the tan to overdevelop, so we just get you to pop a little bit of that on the hands is a good place to put it. We explain to you how to use the booth. It's really, really easy. The common joke everyone will say is that, am I going to be Ross from Friends?
I got that last night. Yesterday I was speaking to somebody and they were like, wait, you mean like Ross from Friends?
No, it's never happened before, so I doubt it's going to happen. It's really easy to operate. All you need to do is press start and then you're good to go. The nozzle is on this side. All it does to spray you is lower, and then on the way back up it will dry you. So you do get dried between each spray, which means you're not too sticky when you come out of the booth. So the first thing you'll do is face the front, arms by your side facing forward, and it will just spray your whole front, and then it will dry you on the way up. The second pose is you put your feet onto the number 2. You're putting your arms up like you're running and you're facing the side.
It's like an Egyptian thing.
Then you're just going to turn, flip it, and exactly the same on the other side. Then you're going to face the back, exactly the same as you did at the front, just arms by your side, and it will spray your back.
Remember how the poses went?
Absolutely no idea because I was filming. I'm going to assume something like this. Was this the first one?
Yeah, first one.
Yeah, and then remember the Egyptian.
So face your hand the other direction too. Perfect.
Don't actually point your hand like the Egyptian.
And then are we stopping?
Yeah, perfect. I can pop it on for you. Yeah.
So right now Rachel's popping on the option of having a primer and a moisturiser, which is really cool because the primer helps prolong the colour and the moisturiser obviously moisturises afterwards, because often when you tan you get quite dry skin. So.
Pop on your hand, girl. Sexy.
What have I done? So we're all wrapped up at Cocoon Spa for the spray tans. As you can tell, we're quite dark, but obviously this will wash off. So one of the benefits I found myself was that it dries a lot quicker. So most of the places I've actually been to get my spray tan freshly done, I have to sit there for a while manually drying myself with that little vacuum cleaner looking thing.
Really sticky.
And yeah, really sticky. But yeah, this one, I mean, it's dried completely because of the machine.
Well, I'm usually, when you're with another person, I don't know about you guys, but I always kind of wear the little like disposable G-string underwear thing. Whereas because you're on your own in this, you don't have to do that. So you're tan lines.
Completely nude.
Yeah, so we ended up going for a medium tan. Just to reiterate the point, you don't actually end up looking like this. This is just the excess product. Like, for those of you who haven't had a spray tan, when you first get a spray tan, it's straight on. You kind of look like this, you kind of look like an Oompa. It's a bit grotty. But then that's just while it's developing. So you have to leave it on for about 6 to 8 hours. They recommend 8 for the full developing time. And then you shower it off and you're left with like quite a natural golden glowing tan.
Another thing about the machine was that it actually did seem quite daunting when you go in there, because obviously you're going in there by yourself and it's like this automatically run machine, so you're like, what if I pose the wrong way? What if I do the wrong thing? but actually the machine has this talking lady, and she's magical, and she just tells you what to do. She tells you how to pose, and there's numbers on the floor where you point your feet towards, so she'll be like, point your toes on number 1 and point your toes on number 3, and so while you think it's daunting at first, it ends up being actually like the easiest process ever. We really recommend it. The machine was really cool, really futuristic. We felt like we were gonna be teleported back in time or something like that. So yeah,
it's really quick, really easy, good for people who might not necessarily have a lot of time to sit around and drive themselves off.
We'll pop a link down below so that you can check out Cocoon Spa and make a booking, and it goes from $30, so that's so cheap, and that's starting at the light, and then it goes up to $40 for the darker shades, and you just pay an extra $10 on top of what you're paying to get the primer, which holds it in place, and then to get the moisturizer to be moisturized afterwards. So we'll see you soon, guys.
Bye guys.